I was completely wrong about this pick, and I didn't really have any intention of trying her out again for quite a while. But after this suggestion, I took her out to the Rift for her off-meta support role to give her another chance, and man, were the results far better than I expected. In my tier list video, I gave Irelia a D, the lowest tier, and now I come to you a changed man, changed by that thick ridic that is Irelia, even after the booty nerf. Now, one of the things I talked about is her passive, and I said it was basically useless in lane because it makes it so the more minions you execute with the Q, the more attack speed and bonus attack damage you get. And while it is true you don't get to take the full advantage of this, I really underestimated how little it would mean to have this up. I also overlooked the fact that it stacks on champions whenever you hit them with ability, but hey, and unsteady is awesome, and I did not take that into account. Now, when you are in lane, what you want to do for your engage is you want to auto attack a caster minion once, then back off. Then once the enemy gets close to that minion, oh wait, by the way, this is a level 2 engage, but once they get close, you cast your E, Q to that minion, it will execute and give your Q its refresh. Then if you're actually really close to the enemy, you can E again to stun them, then Q to them, and it will give you the opportunity to still have your Q up because they are unsteady, so it will refresh. But you can also just Q to them again and then stun them with your E, just to guarantee it hits. And by this point, you have 3 stacks of your passive and you're living large, baby. And basically, that's all you do in lane. You just want to repeat this as your engage tool. Eventually, they will get smart to this tactic, but it is still something unexpected at that range, and they won't see it coming, especially the first time. But just be careful with your E because I've missed a lot of stuns because it stuns between the 2 E's, so you gotta make sure you keep track of where you place that first one. Then from there, just throw your W into the mix because you will be taking a lot of return damage because most of the time you're gonna be so far in front of your ADC just because of how fast and how far that combo works, but your W helps mitigate some of that damage. And hey, I fully admit I am not an Irelia expert and I was able to do this perfectly fine. So if you are really good at that champion, then this will be a breeze for you. But then once you hit level 6, you can throw that into the mix as well to make sure it's just even harder for them to get away. Now, technically a combo that I didn't use was I can E, Q to the minion, then alt, Q to the champion, refresh the cooldown on the Q, finish my E stun, Q again to refresh the cooldown on my Q. Then I have my Q again for if they have any mobility to try and get away. Then you just throw in autos and W whenever you feel like it's relevant because you have a fully stacked passive. Then honestly, once you get later in the game, you just do Irelia things. Go in, try and get some kills, maybe do a follow-up engage. Just do it all, baby. Really, you're not going to want to side lane. You want to be there for the objectives, and you already have side laners, so you don't have to worry about that. Just try and get some kills, soak up as much XP as possible because you just want to scale. Now for the runes, we actually went standard Irelia fair. Conqueror because you want longer fights, Triumph so you can dommy mommy when you get those kills, Alacrity for more attack speed, and Last Stand because you're actually going to get quite low when you go in. Secondary tree, we go bow plating for a bit more survivability, and unflinching because CC is our greatest enemy. Oh yeah, probably be careful with picking this against the tank support. I had the toughest time against Rel in my games. Now, when this was originally suggested, it was suggested to play lethality, and while I did play her lethality for half of the games, I always found myself wanting to just build her normally. I just felt that the normal build just offered her more Irelia-ness. And because of this, I would probably suggest her build to be normal. Claw for more damage because you do cast a lot, Blade for lifesteal and the slow and all those good things, Sundered Sky for more healing, then Wit's End and Death Dance for more AD and some defenses. Let me know in the comments below if you would build them this way or if you would build them slightly different. And if you're liking these types of guides, please subscribe and like the video so more people can see it too. Now let's get into that Irelia support. Now let's take a look at one of those games that I played in. Now we did end up losing this game due to an AFK, but it was actually still one of the best games that I played in. And I honestly think we could have won the 4v5, but I don't blame my team for not wanting to play it out. Then we start the game with the first combo that I gave. We're able to go in, stun the Caitlyn, and then we just get our autos in because we're level 2 and that's really all we got, and it's still enough to push them away. But as soon as I see the Kate turn, I'm going back in because I know she just flashed. We get ourselves a nice kill, then watch the MF slowly die to space aids. Now you're going to see this combo a lot because honestly it's the best way to engage, and I get pretty low so I decide to back off, but Mal's is ready for more and they are willing to try and fight that 1v2, but I think they forgot that I'm Irelia and I ball, so I go back in, double stun, we pick up another kill on that Caitlyn. Now after that, they've kind of gotten wise for shenanigans, so they stop walking up, and while that's sad for the video, it's good for us. But also, this is low elo, so people keep making mistakes, so Caitlyn gets a little too close to me and a level 6 Malzahar and pays the price. And then we back off and, oh, wait, you cheeky man. We're going for the long con. And that's a nice second kill, and then we go back. Now it's time to see how far I can go for this engage, and I am going the distance. I will get this kill. I don't care how much I have to commit for it. Hey, that was mine. After that, MF thinks he's safe under a tower. Not when you have a Malzahar ult and basically 2 assassins here. We get the kill, start to back off, and the Amumu comes down. And honestly, this should be an easy kill for us. I know how much damage Amumu can dish out, and I was wrong. Did not notice that this was an AP Amumu, but hey, it still ends in a 3-for-1. Once we're back, we go in on this MF straight through her ult because she's AP, meaning that I don't have to care about it. And we are able to get a free kill. Then comes a long, drawn-out chase. We come back to bot because we ain't finished yet. We get another kill on the MF, fight the Orin like the Riders of Rohan, fight the Olifant and Lord of the Rings Return of the King, and we fall victim to the full AP Amumu's wrath. Now, after that happens, we finally notice that the Cled's gone. It's time to help our top lane, even if it ends up meaning losing the bot lane. And I'm still on my support finished item power spike, so I'm gonna fight this level 11 Morn as a level 9 support. Top versus support, baby. I do get some help at the end, but it was the duel of the ages. Then we go back down bot to fight the tankiest tank of all tanks, and we take him down and get us some more gold. Then we're back up to the mid lane to fight a 4v3, which is exactly what we want when we are players down. We do try and fight the Mordekaiser one more time, but unfortunately it does not work out as well as it did last time, but our Kha'Zix is able to come in and finish that kill. Then we come back to the bot to steal a kill like our Malzahar did to us earlier and finish off the Orin for some more gold for our Yasuo. And unfortunately, this is where we FF. But the League replay system really knows what's up. We did it! We won the game, and if you enjoyed this video, check out this other video of the most toxic support in the game. Talk to you later!